guys, welcome back to my channel, welcome to another vlog, and welcome to summer, blue sky, green grass, sleeveless Tina. I am actually a little bit chilly, but I'm rushing, so I will quickly warm up. I'm literally just taking the doggies for a zoomy walk down the lane. I've just turned the ponies, well, not turned them out, they actually stayed out overnight last night, but I've just taken their rugs off and braved putting them back out because, as I say, the sun has graced us with its presence and it is feeling very spring-like here in Cornwall this morning. But as I said, I am rushing a bit to get these doggies walked and to get to the gym. So I thought, with you guys enjoying all the build up to badminton vlogs so much, I would give you a little bit of an insight into what I've been doing for my fitness in order to make sure that I am in the best physical health and best frame of mind mentally, because we all know that fitness brings out those endorphins as possible when we get to the big day, which is in, come on Doodle. I don't know if any of you picked up on Poppy's nickname. It's not Poppy, is it? It's Doodle Doo. Doodle Doo, where are you? Oh, Mummy took you down the lane with no collar on. That's very, very bad of Mummy, isn't it? Because you could have got lost and then we wouldn't have been able to find you. Nice kiss. Anyway, as I said, I am rushing a little bit, but I wanted to start the vlog now in my day. Oh, adjust camera, adjust the light. Go on, please adjust. Hey, that's better, yeah. I wanted to start the vlog now because I'm very excited to be partnered up with the fabulous team, and I will pop you there whilst I tell you all about them, but the fabulous team at Wild Deodorant. Oh doggies, you're not meant to follow me in here, you're meant to stay in the kitchen. Yeah, I don't need your assistance with this. Let's pop you back out there, 2 secondos. Okay, that is the doggies sorted. Now to get me sorted before heading to my PT session. And as I say, I'm delighted to be partnered up with Wild Deodorant on this video because I actually made the switch to using a refillable deodorant back in October, about 18 months ago, October 22. I was actually influenced via Instagram by an influencer who sadly is no longer with us, but she was doing a breast cancer care campaign with Wild, and that is when I made the switch and purchased this one, and I honestly have not looked back. I really love that Wild's mission is to try and eradicate the throwaway culture, like single-use plastics. They want to stop that. They are helping the environment by making these refillable deodorants. The case is aluminium, and then these little pods that pop in, which come in a numerous amount of different scents. Like actually in this one, got their recently released lemon sherbet, and it is divine. It smells so nice. That's the one that I've just popped on. And not only does it smell delicious, but it is also completely natural. There's no harsh chemicals, no aluminium salts, no parabens, and it's enriched with shea butter and coconut oil, so it leaves your pits feeling silky smooth and soft too. Now, Wild is available worldwide, guys. So wherever in the world you're watching this, you can take advantage of my exclusive discount, which is 20% off any of the cases or the refills. So whether you're a new customer or an existing customer, you can take advantage of this offer. Tina 2024 will give you the discount. I will pop a QR code on the screen here and you can scan that with your phone and that will automatically take you to the website and apply the discount for you, or you can click on the link in the description box below, and as I say, code TINA 2024, valid for a limited period, but will get you 20% off your purchases. On that note, I need to get my bum to the gym before I am late for my PT session. How many are we doing? 10.
yeah, straight arms above your head. Maybe. That's one. That's working.
So my session consisted of upper body with my PT, who very kindly filmed some snippets for me, and then because I had booked onto body pump, which I haven't done for ages, and it was about 15 minutes before that class was due to start, my view from the treadmill actually shows one of my hacking routes. From the gym, which went really, really well. Oh, I said with a little hop and a skip. Didn't even realise I sort of did that without, yeah. Just shows what goodness the endorphins do for you. Because, yeah, feel buzzing and really enjoyed. It's the first time in a long time, actually. And it wasn't just for the vlog, it's just that I haven't been able to get a space on body pump for ages because I'm useless at booking it far enough in advance. It always gets so busy. And I'm always rubbish at booking it. You need to book it like nearly 2 weeks in advance. So I actually booked that class the Tuesday before last, the day we got back from holiday. I was like, right, gonna get booked because I was feeling all motivated. And then, yeah, when it came to going, I had my PT session with Jack first. Then I got a few steps in on the treadmill and then I went to body pump. But like I say, I wouldn't usually do all of those things like in concession, but it just happened that I didn't want to cancel Jack because I love our PT sessions, and yeah, he knew I was doing body pump, so he took it relatively easy with me prior to going in and doing that afterwards. And yeah, it wasn't just for the vlog, it was just the fact that I actually remembered to book it. And today was the day that I was feeling all inspired to be more motivated, and I think the sunshine massively helps with that. Poppy cam! So I'm now also getting a few more steps in by taking the doggies down the lane. Good girl! And I'm very, very lucky, I've probably said before, but I can walk outside of my house, turn left. Come here, darling, up, there's a car coming. I was gonna say and not need leads, but my doggies are well behaved. Sam, up. Apart from the deaf one. Samuel, up. Poppy, sit and wait. Samuel is a bit deaf. Up. Thank you. Wait. Poppy, sit and wait. Thank you. You were sitting. Sit, wait. Me telling my dogs are well behaved. Wait, wait, wait. Go on then. Yes, I'm very, very fortunate that I can walk about a mile. Wow, half a mile. It's a mile by the time you've gone down and back up again. It's a mile all without roads. Obviously you get the odd person that lives down here too. There's like 3 or 4 houses and the odd delivery driver, but apart from that, it's a nice quiet lane, which is what I hack down majority of the time. And yeah, helps me get my steps in. So I have made a conscious effort, as I said, feeling much more motivated since getting back from holiday, to cut out alcohol, which sounds a bit scary to admit how much of a big thing that feels, but I am a social drinker. I do like a glass of vino or 2, and yeah, I like a gin and tonic, I like a beer, I do like a drink. I'm not gonna be embarrassed to admit that, but I made the conscious effort to make sure I up my water intake, cut out my alcohol intake between now and badminton, and get more steps in and just get moving more, just so that I am hopefully in the best condition I can possibly be in to help my handsome boy out, because he's feeling absolutely insane, in his prime, fabulous, the fittest and most fab, I keep saying fab, but yeah, just the best he's ever felt. And I feel I've left it a tiny little bit late. As much as I've been doing my PT sessions, as much as I've been seeing Jack again since last September, I probably haven't been regularly enough. I've been going once a week at least. But I'm making a conscious effort between now, or last week when I got back from holiday. The 5 weeks in the build up to badminton, basically, I've been making more of a conscious effort to get there, the gym, at least 3 times a week and try and get my 10,000 steps in a day, which is hard. On busy working days, it's not doable because it does take a lot of time to get 10,000 steps in. But on days like today, where it's a non-working day, I say non-working, it's my work day as opposed to a motor trade work day, but that's when I can definitely make sure, especially again in weather like this, it definitely helps motivate you, but make sure I get out and get these doggies walked and get my body moving and get those steps in, and yeah, all the little bits add up and help with the end goal, which is both Sir Banksy and I being in our prime and being at our best when we compete at badminton in three and a half weeks time. It's coming around so quickly all of a sudden. So the plan with him this afternoon is to take him for a moochie hack. So obviously dogs down lane. They've already been once this morning. Down again now. Then get Banks out. I'm actually also meant to be meeting Sam, who is Banksy's masseuse, for lunch. It's actually already nearly 2 o'clock, so it's going to be a very late lunch. But yeah, meeting her, and then after our very late lunch, she is going to be coming back and giving him a little pre-dressage. I was going to say poke and prod, but it's not a poke and prod. It's going to be a nice relaxation, stretchy session. He did have a session a few weeks ago, which was like a bit more of an in-depth, intense, muscular workup. Which is all good, but yeah, he's just gonna have a little once over because he's been quite a busy boy again over the last 10 days before we head to dressage, which I spontaneously entered yesterday, but we're heading there tomorrow to do 2 BE tests, which I need to look up because I haven't learnt them, I haven't run through them, but it'll be fine. It's just to make sure we get out and keep on top of the flat work so that we remain consistent. Consistency is key, and the only way you get consistent is by putting the effort in, isn't it? And I am quite proud of myself for putting quite a bit of effort in recently. It's definitely been, or required, a lot of dedication, especially with driving so far, so regularly, but yeah, dedication and discipline, but it's definitely been extremely rewarding. Oh my goodness, I'm warm now. You know, I said earlier that I turned the ponies out without rugs. Woo, I did not need this to walk down the lane. But for some reason, whenever I get back from the gym, because I've worked up such a sweat at the gym, I then am freezing cold. I obviously did get changed, but I didn't shower because I was smelling fresh, smelling of lemon sherbet. I literally just put my riding clothes on. Grabbed this hat because I felt that this made it feel very summery. But yeah, as I came to come out, I was like, oh no, I do need a coat. It's cold, I'm a bit shaky and chilly from working up a sweat. Let's go see what state this pony's looking in though. Is he still going to be smelling or looking sweet post his first naked turnout of 2024? Can't see him. Pop the doggies in. No, you two can't stay out for that. Come on, pop doggies in. Pop doggies in. And then we'll go and see what Beastie Boo looks like. Fingers crossed not too muddy, or Sam is not going to want to massage him. Guys, I'm in shock. I don't think you've rolled. Like, your legs are still beastly, but that's from the deep mud in the gateways. I don't think you've rolled. Come on. Well done. You sound like you're a bit fat and full though. You sound like you've been gorging yourself all day, Banks. Come on, Mum. Those little legs. Thanks. Tinkle. Hey, good boy, come on. Come on. Come on. Good boy. That's a nice surprise. I thought you were going to be absolutely plastered. Oh. Hello. Oh yeah, sorry you're on my watch. I can't hear you very well. I'll grab my phone a sec. see shadows. Shadows mean the sun is shining. Not much enthralling is going to happen on this ride because, as I say, it's just a leggy stretch before a bit of flat work tomorrow, a bit of dressage. But I've just spoke to Sam and it looks like we're going to have to scrap lunch. That's not scrap eating, obviously we both need to eat, but actually going for lunch because typical horsey day, horsey people, there's never enough hours in the day. And yeah, she's not going to be available till gone 4. It's currently 3:15. Took me a bit longer than I expected, getting things sorted. So yeah, just a little half an hour moochy mooch for him. And then he's gonna have a little treatment. And then I meant to drop this into conversation earlier, guys, but didn't get around to it. I'm heading to Emily's. Haven't seen her for absolutely ages. And we're gonna record a podcast. So yeah, you guys have been requesting it. We've been a bit useless. We've both been away quite a bit. And yeah, we're looking forward to having a bit of a live catch up. In all honesty, we have not seen each other properly, barely at all this year, which is really, really bad, we know. And we're both gonna make a conscious effort to make a bit more time for each other. Oh my goodness, about to go past Spotty Pigs. Spotty Pigs, thanks, oh my goodness. Phone's going away. I'm braving it just for you guys, just so you can see what a 4-year-old he turns into. Actually, no, this is very, very good for you. Because they are scary, aren't they? They are very scary. They're smelly. And they hunt horses down. Or that's what horses think, apparently. Oh dear, now they're scary people. Right, yeah, phone is going away because I feel like we couldn't turn around at any point. My leg is staying firmly on. And phone's going in pocket. So guys, where I pointed in the gym from my view on the treadmill to the horizon and showed that that was my hacking lane, that was here. So literally, oh, it's quite windy, I hope you can hear me. But yeah, literally up the top of that field there is the main road, and then the gym is literally just the next junction or next field across. Just up there. So as much as it is a bit of a pain for us when we live down here in Cornwall to travel a long way for decent training or to go eventing, I'm very, very lucky that where I live, it is in close proximity to a lot of other things for day-to-day life and convenience. It literally takes me like 2 minutes to get to the gym. I can, stroke could, even walk or run there. That lane there literally takes you straight up to it. However, at the bottom of this track of road, it is incredibly muddy and deep. So yeah, wouldn't. I have once gone the roadway, once or twice I have run the roadway, but the roadway is quite busy. Yeah, new ponies in there, Max. They aren't normally in there, are they? You spotted them. This way would be off-road and literally would take me about 10-15 minutes to jog there, but I would get absolutely filthy and would have to carry spare clothes, so I don't. But I'm very, very lucky that it's in close proximity, as is my other job, work. That's literally 2 miles from home, and as are a lot of my friendies. So many people say, how do you manage eventing from Cornwall? But it is worth the dedication of all the long drives, because when we're down here and doing things at home, everything's lovely, and especially, as I keep saying, on a nice sunny blue sky day, it makes you incredibly happy, smiley, and I wouldn't want to live anywhere else in the world. Drinking. Ooh, went down quicker than I thought then. Nice fresh water. Never have I ever, or I don't think anyway, drunk tea with you whilst doing Banksy's back. It is generally a little sneaky gin, but thankfully Sam's being really kind and joining me in my boycott of alcohol. Only for this half hour though. Only while I'm here. Only while you're here, not when you get home. And I've actually got a bone to pick with her. Oh, we're wonky guys, because she didn't end up entering dressage, and the reason I entered...
I thought it was midnight close like everything else. Who thought it'd be 6 PM?
To be fair, yeah, I did think it would be midnight, and I didn't enter in time, but I managed to get a sneaky entry, because it's Holly's daddy. So yeah, I'm still going, but I've just been told the time, or just seen the times, which has made me dislike you even more for making me enter, bullying me into entering and then not going yourself. Peer pressure. Because I'm on at 9:30 on a Saturday morning.
If I did go, I would have made you look really good. Really good.
But there's only one other person in the class.
Oh no, I could have got third.
So yeah, I'm doing BE 92 and BE 102. 2 or 6. And I'm oh, Arthur's messaged me back. Good, that's the farrier. Oh.
I'll be
Goodness.
there tomorrow.
Anyways, I won't hold it against you as long as you come and call the second test for me, please.
I will be there.
Oh, you can't call tests?
No, I can. No, I can't ride to call test.
Oh, well I can. Oh, alright, thanks. Oh, made you jump. We were just saying how amazing his back feels and something's just made him super alert.
Do you remember the time that the sheep came over the hedge when we were...
Me doing this, yeah, exactly. Look how much the hair's coming out.
Lots of hair.
Lots of hair.
It feels so good.
Aha. So yeah, this is just a mini sweep over. That probably is not the correct terminology, is it?
No.
Sweep over.
We're doing a little stretch pre-comp.
Pre-comp stretch. But yeah, since the change of saddles, we're pleased that he's feeling fantastic. I mean, we do know that he will let us know if he's not,
Yes.
which is good. What we love about him too. You've been doing a little bit of salvating here because you've been enjoying it, haven't you? Enjoying your massage.
Do you know for the first time
Oh yeah, look.
I've seen him,
There we go.
he liked his hamstrings being done.
Wow.
I know.
Yeah, you can get a bit aggy with that, can't he? He says, yes, I can. Oh, what would that mean then? Just because he's
Working properly, nicely.
fitter and flexibler and
Yeah. He's not
working
cracking himself.
correctly. Using that bum of yours. Go on, my hamstrings. I did an exercise at the gym last week. Oh, Romanian deadlifts. Wow, my hamstrings were killing me for almost a week. In fact, even putting studs in on Sunday, I was like, wow, I can still feel my hamstrings. Sam, out the way.
Put studs in on Saturday.
Tomorrow early morning. I was thinking I might get a lie-in. Last time I did unaffiliated dressage, it went intro, prelim, novice,
That's what I would
elementary, then the BE tests. Tomorrow morning it's doing the BE tests first. Anyway, I'll have a lovely non-horsey day afterwards. Yay! I'm glad you're feeling good, boo.
Really good.
On that note, do we or don't we plat? Oh, could win me the class, pretty plat.
Good. If it makes you feel better.
No.
Last
I
time.
don't even really want to bath him again, to be honest. I want to keep him as oh, but look at his legs.
Yes, the stage of his life.
I know, but I don't want getting them too wet. They're actually dry at the
Well,
minute.
challenge yourself, brush them, and then see how much chalk paste you can put on.
Oh dear. Anyway, I'm glad he's feeling good. Thank you very much. Shame we've missed lunch for you to have this, Banks, eh? Hey?
We really did, yeah.
We really did. We're going to have to reschedule to next week. What is that metal thing?
Oh!
What?
I was looking on the floor! Like, my spoon.
Oh.
It helps me hold trigger points and strip muscles.
Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I
Does
was-
he like it?
He loves it.
Loves
Says
it.
that she's using her fingers.
Actually, his mane needs shortening a little too, doesn't it, Binks?
No, that's a nice platable length.
Took me 2.5 hours on Saturday.
I'm glad you admitted that. I was appalled.
That's why I won't be blatting for tomorrow. It's not worth. I'm not getting up that early, and I'm certainly not doing it tonight because I'm going over to Emily's to record a podcast. Got to think of my highs, lows, and woes, Banks. Got any for me? I think our high might have to be our dressage test because it was pretty good, wasn't it? It was indeed.
So what is your woes? What's the woe?
Whoa! Something that's made you like laugh or like been like, oh my god! But because we haven't done one for so long and we haven't seen each other for so long, it's going to be quite a big period of time to think about a woe over.
Can it be like an equestrian ick?
Yeah? Oh, have you got one?
Oh,
got a few.
Don't tie their hair up when they're riding.
Oh yeah, definitely. I don't know how people do that. Although I had a bit of an ick myself because my hairnet. People might have spotted it in the vlog. My hairnet in show jumping, my hair was all coming out the side of it.
That's an
that
ick
was
as
an
well.
ick. Anyway, I'm going to be quiet and let the boy enjoy his massage because I'm being a bit loud. I'm going to get out of the way, leave him relax and muck out and get everything ready for the morning, I think. How epic is Sam? Not only did he get a nice little massage, but he also got platted. Ready for tomorrow. Literally took her 10 minutes. Unlike my 2.5 hours last week. And she said, because that's where it's rug lies, she's going to do that one in the morning. Because although she didn't get her entry in, she's still going to come along with me, which is very kind. Beautiful forelock. Don't get too close or you'll see his grey hairs. Right, you going to bed, boyo? Because I've got to go to Auntie Emily's now. Good boy. Take that off, get you your dinner. Top that hay net back up. And then I will see you when I get back. I was going to finish this vlog here, guys, but actually, I think... Oh, he's having a wee wee. I'm not quick enough. Normally you let me catch it, thanks. Because we're low on bedding. My delivery is due early next week. Yeah, but yeah, I'm aware that there isn't much riding content in this vlog, so I will overlap this little day in the life fitness training badminton prep vlog into tomorrow, where hopefully we will strap our stuff again at Dressage, because that is being used primarily for a training, schooling, yeah, just a bit of ring practice. So I need to really go and learn the test. But first of all, I'm going to get his dinner and head over to Auntie Emily's to record the podcast. Hey, we're reunited, me and Nala. No, me and Emily. And guys, you know what I was saying earlier, I'm going to be honest, because honesty is the best policy.
Oh, I don't know what she's going to say now.
My friend led me astray. It's Friday night. It's Friday night. It's Friday night.
Right, tell me now, why is one amber and one green? They've been on charge.
I love how also, I reckon she must have had a glass before I got it, because I've drunk mine quicker than you've drunk yours, or is it because I haven't had any for 2 weeks? Anyway, I think one glass of red wine is medicinal. Red wine is meant to be really good for you, isn't it? Yeah. Anyway, that's what I'm having because I am driving home. It was only a little teeny taste of red wine, and she forced it in my hand, so I just had to accept it, didn't I, Nala?
I did not force you.
Peer pressure.
Whatsoever.
She
You said it was weird to come to your house and not be drinking. I said, well, I hadn't asked you whether you were drinking or not because I knew you were being good, but I have got you covered because there is bubbly in the fridge and there's also red wine.
When she said I have got you covered and I turned up with 2 litres of Coke Zero, I thought she meant when she went, would you like a glass of red wine or would you like, and she went to get something out of the fridge, I just thought she was going to offer me something non-alcoholic that was out, like no Secco. Nah, we don't need stuff like that, do we?
Sorry, I don't know things like
It's fine, it's Friday night.
Do you want me to fill up your Coke?
Been very good for 2 weeks, yes please. I'll have a little Coke Zero now. We've had a little chinwag. We haven't talked too much horsey actually, have we? Because we're saving that for the podcast so people can listen to it live. She's gone. We haven't really, have we? I feel like I should be filming, but I think she won't want her kitchen on show. Oh, it's gone really dark. Did you shake it? Shake it like a Polaroid picture. Well, at least you put it in the sink straight away.
Yeah, luckily I was next to it, but it's a bit low. You can't see the side.
Guys, I was going to edit in Dressage. Do I or don't I? I can't decide. Oh.
You're going to film your test regardless, aren't you?
Yeah. So do you want to make that a separate vlog or do I just add it on the end of this? I'll add it on the end of this. I'll add it on the end of this because who wants to watch purely a Dressage vlog? Yeah, you might. I hope you watch it. I hope you like and subscribe. Stay tuned because there is going to be a podcast coming your way very, very soon. Hopefully. Yeah. If we ever get around to pressing record and putting mics on.
Record. I don't actually think that's...
Have you pre-planned your highs, lows and woes?
No.
Oh, wow. We've got a long period. We've got 3 months worth of highs, lows and woes.
I know. There's so many to pick from.
I know. Well, I was thinking earlier, I was like, I'm going to sort of think about my highs, lows and woes. And then I was like, I've got a high, I've got a low. But I don't think I've got a woe. And I just think, like, and it is, in all honesty, I've spent so much time on my, you know, like, you laugh and have woes and silliness with other people, don't you?
Yeah.
But don't you feel, I feel like I've spent so much time on my own really recently. I'm like, I haven't had any like silly giggly silliness.
No, I do know.
Yeah.
I'm exactly the
You
same.
know, you're like, wow, that was so funny, but you're like, no, I don't think I've had any of these moments for a while.
I don't feel like I've been out anywhere, like
done anything.
Oh
no, love.
And then
You've just been being.
wow, I just feel like I'm just
damage.
hacking.
Aww. Stay tuned though. Em's got a competition vlog coming your way soon.
Got two.
Got two. Wow.
I've had my busiest time at.
Yeah.
Just yeah.
Busy bees.
Yes, but I have got a show jumping vlog coming out, which is really funny. I should probably show you my first round because it's actually really funny. I was watching it last night.
Why is it funny?
Because Addie found everything in corners really spooky.
Aww.
And I literally, one of them, you can see like the fence is here and we're here, but we're facing the wrong way.
Oh.
And then I literally turned her, she had one stride and she went, yeah, okay, fine.
Oh,
Thankfully,
thanks.
I did the 80 to begin with, so it was fine, but
Aww.
oh, it was funny.
Oh, I'm excited. I feel like I need to go and watch it now before we start recording.
Yeah, I'm waiting for them to charge because one mic doesn't seem to have charged for some reason.
Oh dear, we're just going to have to chinwag a little bit longer.
What a shame.
We've been really bad. We have been bad. We haven't seen each other enough, but we've just both been super duper busy.
And holidays, that's the problem.
And gallivanting, which we can't complain. We're very, very lucky to be able to do that. But we are now both ready to get in full swing for competition season. You know what I mean.
Yeah, now the wow, today's been lovely.
It's been beautiful, isn't it? It's given us. I hope it hasn't given us a false sense of springs here.
Oh, of course it has. Oh, yeah, I know.
The long range forecast still isn't looking good, unfortunately, but
I've never known it to know. Apparently, we have not had a dry day in 2024, so today might have been actually that first day that we've had first dry day.
Wow.
Some stat, isn't it?
Some stat. Yeah, anyway, this vlog has been a lot of yapping. Hope you've enjoyed. But we will insert both of my tests. I've got to go and watch your video on YouTube to learn my first test. And then I'm hoping...
It's Friday!
Yeah, I'm hoping Sam might rock up and call the second test for me, but that might mean I've got nobody to film.
What tests are you doing?
BE 92 and 102 or 106, I need to check. I'm going to learn the first one and the second one called. Can't learn two.
You learn one, then you come straight out and you learn the second one.
There's only two people in the class, I don't have much time.
Well, longer than you think. You'll be alright.
Okay, maybe.
You
maybe.
won't need to warm up for the second test, will you?
Stay tuned, guys. I might try and remember two tests. It's alright though with the 90 ones because you remember them because you've done them so many times before. It's like muscle memory.
Yeah.
With the 100 ones, I haven't done them all before. Not necessarily. Maybe I'll have a look and it might be
I've
one.
got a pony club one, and it's bringing me back those days that I used to do all the one-day events at Chipton Park with
you actually know it?
when I read it, 2013.
Oh wow!
Yeah, when I read it, I was like, oh, I know this. Well, I don't know it, but
you know you've done it before.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
When's that for?
Sunday.
Oh, Sunday. Oh, yeah. Em's off eventing.
All in an arena.
Yeah. It's good. It's good to get out there and it's good to have it on a nice surface, no mud.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Right, let's get this podcast filmed. Fast forward to my dressage in the morning, and you're off being a normal, non-horsey person tomorrow, aren't you?
Yeah, good trip to Exeter.
She's living the high life, guys. Horses? Who needs horses?
I keep saying yes to things and I'm like, oh, yeah, I think I can do that. Somebody messaged me about doing something tomorrow. Oh, to do a clinic tomorrow. Can I do it? There's space if you want it. And I was like, oh, that would be really good. And then it wasn't until I think I was saying to somebody else, I was like, I can't do it. I've already got plans. So, yeah.
Anyway,
how's your diary going?
I ain't bought one yet. I was going to say you filled all yours in. If you want to listen to more delightful chin wagging, make sure you check out the podcast because it's going to go live again. Are we doing it weekly or fortnightly? Fortnightly.
We're fortnightly.
Fortnightly. And we've decided we're not actually adding guests for a minute. We're just going to take it back to just us and make it relaxed because you lot like apparently listening to our voices.
I think yeah, you just want us in your ear, and also we started it probably at the wrong time of year. We were doing it in winter.
There was not a lot going on,
no.
Not a lot to talk about, not a lot to share, but now there is.
Yeah, there's loads now.
Lots to catch up on.
Yeah.
So yeah, check it out. Go and find out our highs, lows and woes. Woo, woo, woo. It will be, actually, it'll probably be live before this vlog is, so there we go. You might have already listened to it. See you at Dressage tomorrow if you're interested long enough to stay tuned to watch Dressage. Okay. Okay, so here we go. Our first test is BE90 Test 92, 2009. And I always like to be brave now and have a canter around the arena before going down the centre line. It just stops me being so tense on the, or in the first canter transition when we actually are in the arena. More so I think at BE events, because you've gone from like a busy warm-up area to then going over to like a more secluded part of a field where you're away from all the other horses, whereas here the arena is actually quite central and you've got all the horses and horse boxes around you, so practicing our halts too. Yeah, not quite so important here, but I still like to get in the practice of doing it just to know that we've had a nice canter, quite a relaxed canter, and yeah, before we're ready to start. Oh, and then the bell went and I went, oh, canter again, just to be safe, because we had actually had quite a little pause and halt and walk whilst the judge and rider finished off the rider's test before me. So we enter at A and proceed down the centre line, and we got an 8 for our entry, saying straight, purposeful entry, which I was very pleased with, and it felt nice. And then we tracked right and we go up to B and start a 20-metre circle, and again another 8 saying active trot. Disclaimer guys, I didn't wash his legs. I'm trying as minimal as possible to wash or get his legs any wetter than the rain and mud is already making them this year. So the top half looks nice, we've got plaits, we've had a nice brush, nice groom, but we did not bath. He has not had his legs washed, and sorry not sorry, I'm not actually going to apologise for that. Anyway, yeah, first corner we do 5 to 7, 3 to 7 sorry, steps of walk, and we got a 7 for that. And then we changed the rein in working trot, which I'm really pleased with, a nice rhythm, grubby legs but a nice rhythm, and a 7 again. And then we at C do a 20-metre circle, oh we pick up canter, sorry, left rein canter, and that was a nice upward transition for a 7, canter 20-metre circle, again a 7, and all the way down the long side. Probably could have gone into my corner a little bit more there if I'm being overly analytical. And then back to trot in this first corner, fair balance for a 7 again. So we come around now and then do the same on this rein in the for the circle, 20-metre circle at B again. A 7 for that circle. Oh, we had an 8 for the one on the right rein, only a 7 for the one on the left rein. But again, a nice rhythm, nice consistent frame, and looking pretty supple and relaxed to me. We do the same of the 3 to 7 steps in walk in this corner. And back up into the trot. 7, but the judge did just say could be more on the aids, and to be fair, I remember feeling that, thinking, come on, back to trot. Change the rein straight away, and then up into canter on the right rein, which is a very good transition up. Very responsive. And the judge gave us a 7 for the change of rein and an 8 for the canter transition, saying obedient, which, yeah, very responsive it was. And again, I think his frame in the canter looks lovely, very relaxed, nice rhythm. And he is sat on his bum and using his hind end. We had a 7 for that circle, but then down here we had a 6.5, just saying could be more through in the transition coming onto the forehand, completely agree. And then back to walk, medium walk around this corner, and then into a free walk on a long rein. We had a 7 for, oh there's no mark for the medium walk. 7 for the free walk on a long rein. Probably could have stretched more in the first half, I would say. And, oh yeah, then we come around the corner in medium walk and we walk down the centre line, and that's where you just have to be so careful not to jog. I don't think we did. But I remember thinking this has been a lovely test bank, so let's not mess it up now. And in last week's test we had to trot as soon as we joined the centre line after walking the corner, so I was hoping he didn't remember that. But no, he was a very good boy, got to X, and a nice, pretty square halt, Judge did just say that the quarters are a little to the right and gave us a 6.5. But lovely comments. A lovely, willing and obedient horse, very pleasing, fluent test, well ridden, very purposeful. And 7777 all the way down for the collective marks. On to test 2, a BE 100 test, which was not BE 102 or BE 106, it was BE 108. And I only found that out 5 minutes. Oh look, doing a bit of my shoulder 4, what Simon told me to do. Getting really brave now, guys. But yeah, I had to learn the test very, very quickly. But I'm pleased to say that I did. Very proud of myself by reading it quickly off the sheet and then watching the rider before me do it. And just had Sam on standby saying, if I do go wrong, you're going to have to stop filming and call it, please. But here I am just drawing it with my finger quickly to check I remember what I had just learnt. Obviously hadn't had a chance to ride through it. But here goes. Down the centre line. Sadly not as good as our centre line in the test before. Straight but lost balance in the turn. I will admit I got here and was like, left or right? So we got a 6.5 because I went, yeah, right, and sort of just turned without preparing the turn. And then we go up to H and we turn left. And we got a 7 for that. And at X, we then do a 15-metre circle. And this was my one other little blip. I was halfway around this circle and went, was it 15 or 10? I was like, it must be 15. And if we'd been on a grass arena, we'd have been able to see all the tracks before us. Because only 2 people had ridden the test before us, you couldn't see any tracks. So I was questioning myself slightly, but I thought the judge would have beat by now, surely. Or she thinks I'm doing really large 10-metre circles. Anyway, we got 7s for both of those circles. Then we track right again here and pop up into the canter. Again, another really nice transition from trot into canter on the right rein, and we had an 8 for that, again saying obedient. Canter 20-metre circle for a 7, and then we come back down to trot at H, and it says 6.5, a little hurried. So again, that was each time at that marker, my downward transition wasn't great, so obviously needed a bit more preparation and balance. Then we do medium walk around the corner, which we got a 7 for, and again a free walk on a long rein, a 7 for again. I do think he stretched a little bit better in this one than the one before. And when we pick up our reins at the marker, we medium walk all the way to K, and then we do a halt, which obviously we hadn't practiced, but he's a very good boy and listened and gave me a beautiful halt. Beautiful. 4-second halt, walk away again, and then up into trot at F. Lovely obedient transition again. So we had a 7 for the halt, oh no, 7.5 for the halt, and then a 7 for back up into the trot, and then a 7 up into the left canter, which again was lovely and obedient, very relaxed, very rhythmical. I think the canter's looking. I was very, very pleased watching it back, and he felt extremely comfy in my new saddle. I'm loving this saddle. I'm loving my dressage. I'm in shock, guys. So a 7 for the canter left on the 20-metre circle. Back to trot there, and then it's straight down the centre line. It almost feels like it's over a bit too quickly. But we had an 8 for the turn onto the centre line. And then we trot into the halt at X this time. And again, square halt and another well-deserved and lovely 8, which I was elated with. And then the collective marks on this one, 7.5, 7, 7, and an 8 for my riding. And comments of a lovely, fluent, well-prepared test. Lots to like, accurately ridden, well done. Midway untacking and Sam's found the spot. Oh, look at the face. You deserve that because you were such a good boy. Where is the spot? Oh, he's like, oh, that's too good. So where is the spot, Sam?
Hamstrings.
Oh, okay. He says, yeah, that's good.
That's so good.
Just don't get your arm trapped behind his bum.
Thanks, you're sitting on me now.
Oh, he's like, that's so good. Right, should we put a head collar on? I'm elated with that. I'm not going to do a proper run through until I've watched it back and looked at the sheets. Can you hold that?
Such a
2
good
secs.
boy.
I know, he was a very good boy. I'm very proud and very pleased we came. So thank you for conning me into coming.
It was a
by
con in the
saying
end.
you were entered.
I was going to enter, it just didn't.
Just didn't happen, but it's fine because, like you say, I'm all done for the day now. I can be a non-horsey person for the day. Although I probably will just go home and edit, but you know, be sure we're all done. So thank you for the beautiful plaits too. I think we'll take you home and give you a little bit of a, oh, he's got a little bit of hay in your eye. I'm going to get it with my nail, don't you worry. But yeah, I'll do a proper debrief once I've looked at my sheets and see what the judge is, a proper BD judge, so a little bit scary, isn't it?
Well,
hopefully they like you, Banks. Oh. Did I get it or did it go in for, oh, it's on the upper lid now. We got 2 frillies. 2 first, but disclaimer, there was only one, no, there wasn't only one in the class, there was only 2 in the first class and 3 in the second class. But what I'm most proud of is actually not even our scores, but the fact that I remembered the second test. Because as I said, there were 3 in the second class. I came out, I was like, I'm gonna watch one, make sure it is the one, not make sure it is the one. I'm gonna watch one, make sure I sort of know it, because I did read through it, but I hadn't ridden through it and I hadn't actually visualised it. And I started watching her and she did something completely different to what I thought was coming up after she turned down the centre line. And it turned out that the one I'd briefly read through was 106. Yet the test that we were doing was 108. So I had to very, very speedily look it up, scan through it, watched the second rider ride through it, and then went in and rode it, and I remembered the whole thing. So I'm very, very proud of myself and Banksy, and elated too. I got 71%, I'll have done a voiceover I'm sure, in the first test, and 72% in the second test. So the one that I'd literally only just learnt, we actually got even better marks for. So yeah, absolutely chuffed. Lots of 8s. And such lovely kind words from the judge. A lovely, fluent, well-prepared test. Hadn't even ridden through it. So yeah, could have been even better if I had actually ridden through it. But it was a spontaneous entry. Accurately ridden, well done, and 7.5 for his paces, 7, 7, and an 8 for my riding, which I also got at Lark Hill last weekend. So it's so nice to be reassured that Lark Hill wasn't a fluke. All of our hard work and effort and our lovely new dressage saddle is making the world of difference. So yeah, elated, glad that Sam conned me into going, and I'm gonna let the boy, in fact I can put that back there, I'm gonna let the boy have an achy roll, although like I say yesterday he didn't actually roll. Do you wanna go out, Banks? But I think because he's had plaits in, he probably will. And I'm putting you in the muddiest field. Go and roll to your heart's content. Come on then, he says I'm doing the weeding at the moment. Come on, do you wanna go out? Go and find Dinks. You were a very good boy, weren't you? Haven't actually watched the test back yet, but like I say, I will insert both and do voice over. Wee-hee! First nakey roll of 24 incoming. Please don't hoon around though, because your shoes need doing ASAP and we don't want any shoes ripped off. Oh my goodness, is he not gonna roll? Right, Dinks! I'm in shock. I thought after being ridden, fair enough yesterday morning just carrying on grazing, but after being ridden I thought he would go straight down and rub those itchy plaits. Nope. Right, I'm not going to complain though, because if the weather does suddenly change, at least I can pop a rug straight back on him if he stays nice and clean. Is he going to think about it? I'm really shocked. Food is clearly more important, as it is for me, because I was very, very naughty and didn't have anything to eat before I left this morning. Didn't even grab a waifu to take with me. So I am going to go inside now. He's going to go down, isn't he? Oh yeah, he's going to go down, of course he is. Alright, the weather better not change now, because he'll have wet mud on him to rub off. The question is, will Dinks copy him and go in the same patch? Because quite often they do that. They're nice! How long since you had an achy roll? Probably 6 months. Good boy! So yeah, I'm gonna go in and get something to eat now because my belly is grumbling. Thank you so much for watching and supporting, guys. Hope you've enjoyed a bit more insight into a little more of behind the scenes of our training and prep in the build up to badminton for both myself and his lordship. Actually, look, weren't in it very long, doesn't need mucking out, which is good, although I do want to take that hay net out. So I'm going to do that, and don't tell me this camera's out of focus again. It's driving me potty. I compared it to Emily's last night, checked all the settings, and all my settings are the same. Yet it's not reacting and refocusing quick enough, and she's not had any problems with hers at all, so I really don't know what is wrong with it. Am I in focus? It's hard to tell. Yeah, I think that's better. It's just when I move quickly, it goes out of focus, and if I don't recheck it, it doesn't readjust. Anyway, that's my problem, not yours. It is yours when you're watching and I'm out of focus though. I'm gonna love you and leave you. Thank you very, very much for, as I say, the support. And I will see you all in the next video. I'm actually heading back up to Alex's again next week. So, yeah. Potentially will be another vlog from there coming. I really appreciate all the kind comments and lovely feedback on the one that I uploaded a couple of nights ago. Yeah, I'm really glad that we did go straight out and get jumping, and I'm actually glad that we went out and did dressage again too. So, all going swimmingly. I'm really, really pleased. Proud of my boy, but also proud of me for being dedicated, determined, and disciplined. Right, I will see you all very, very soon.